As many of you probably know already, yesterday, the CEO of TikTok, Shou Cho, appeared before Congress for the first time in an attempt to calm some of the nerves that Congress has about TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, being controlled by the Chinese Communist Party. And frankly, this congressional hearing was straight up meme quality. It is mind-boggling to me to believe that these people, these legislators who define our laws and govern how in which we get to live, could be so out of touch and moreover just ignorant. In the interest and fairness towards our own fucking government, TikTok CEO could not give a single straight answer the entire congressional hearing. But can we stop pretending like we don't know why? Like, he's owned by the Chinese Communist Party. If he says anything to Congress on national television, even slightly condemning the Chinese Communist Party, he will be killed, executed. That's just what it is.
Why, if you had nothing to hide, would you need to downplay the association with ByteDance in China?
Maybe it's because American legislation is going to act the way they're currently acting, with zero proof of any of the things that TikTok is being accused of doing. It's just the fear that China has a keyhole into it. I also find it ironic that Amy Schumer up here has a "Don't Tread on Me" sticker on her laptop, whilst treading on every 13 to 27-year-old in America. Next up, we got this asshole who believes that everything with a screen is called an algorithm. But the ignorance of how content filtration works aside, this guy actually had some pretty powerful stuff to say. You see, he brings up evidence of many viral challenges that have taken place around the internet, such as the Tide Pod Challenge, the Eraser Challenge, the Blackout Challenge. None of these things are unique to TikTok. I was born in 2000. I was there for Vine. I was there for the inception of Facebook and Instagram. The internet has always been stupid. But you know what? When I was 12 years old and the Tide Pod Challenge was fresh, my mother came to me and asked, "Wait, your dumbass and your dumbass friends ain't eating Tide Pods, are you?" To which I responded, "No." And that was that. You know what I call that? Parenting your children and not letting the phones do it for you. The saddest part about this guy's 5 minutes are the parents of Chase Noska, who tragically took his own life. But what's more sad than that are his parents flying out here to sob in front of the camera and blame an app for the actions that their son has taken.
Your company destroyed their lives. Your company destroyed their lives.
It couldn't have had anything to do with the fact that Chase had parents who would sooner blame the app for him taking his own life than any other actions of parenting or raising or anything to do with that. It's the app's fault. To weaponize this boy's death for your own political gain is distasteful, disgusting, and evil. They would then go on to show a couple of videos that supposedly came from Chase's For You feed. And looking at these, I suppose all of Congress just forgot that Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, fucking Tumblr oh god, Tumblr exists, and this is what you're worried about? These sadcore videos? Oh my goodness. The next guy I want to talk about is this supervillain wearing a power scaler from Dragon Ball Z. I just love this moment where Mr. Shu checks this motherfucker like, "Yo, I'm not Chinese."
First, I'm Singaporean.
That's fine, but
Now, before I respond to this very last portion I want to share, I have to let the whole thing play out so you can have full context in what I'm about to say.
I want to say this to all the teenagers out there and TikTok influencers who think we're just old and out of touch and don't know what we're talking about, trying to take away your favorite app. You may not care that your data is being accessed now, but it will be one day when you do care about it. And here's the real problem. With data comes power. They can choose what you see and how you see it. They can make you believe things that are not true. They can encourage you to engage in behavior that will destroy your life. Even if it is not happening yet, it could in the future. The long-term goal of the Chinese Communist Party is the demise of the American power, and that starts with our youth. At any moment, they could demand that all of TikTok's data be used to design an AI algorithm with the sole purpose of promoting Chinese interests and destroying our society from within. You want to know why Democrats and Republicans have come together on this? That's why we are so concerned.
What you're so afraid of and describing here is already happening without the help of the Chinese Communist Party. You don't need China or TikTok or any entity outside of the US for that matter to depatriotize the United States youth. Congress has no problem doing that themselves with their shitty decision making. Last I checked, Breonna Taylor is still dead, and my hair still fits the description. So no, I don't think it's fair of any of you to blame China or TikTok for American youth not being so excited about Congress, or American government for that matter, and having no faith in it. I've had a Facebook account since I was 9. Am I gonna get all riled up because the American government has been stealing and selling my personal data for years upon years? No, because at the end of our lives, when we're judged, we're not going to be awarded by having a lesser digital footprint. I got a lot more I want to talk about, but I'm not feeling like making another 6-minute long TikTok, so follow me on YouTube. I've been taking that platform a little more seriously these past few months, especially now that I know that TikTok's probably not going to be here for much longer. Don't trip. I'm still making build videos and Destiny content on the regular. This is just something I felt felt was really important to talk about, given that my whole community hinges on TikTok as a platform. Shouts out to the Trap Nation, all my Patreon members, all my Discord members, you know who you is.